there, everybody. Thomas with Basecamp Trading. It is Thursday, March 30th, and we're going to take a look at the Dow. And a setup from earlier today in the trading room worked out really well. And that's based on naked trading. Now, for those of you that have gone through the naked trading workshop or have seen even the free webinar that introduces you to how naked trading works and what it is and some of the fundamentals, we talk about micro trends. And this is a really good example of what a micro trend is. It happened here in the Dow. You can see it on a 30-minute and on a 60-minute price chart. So the trend was up at the time. We put in a higher high and a higher low, okay? And then we came back yesterday, put in a lower high, and again last night, put another lower high. So we draw our trend line connecting those two highs, and that becomes what we call a line in the sand. Then if it breaks through that trend line, which it did today, you have a long entry. And the first resistance target would have been the pivot high up here. So it spiked up, hit that resistance, hit significantly overvalued, and then retraced back down. Now, this right here is what's called a last kiss. A last kiss is where you break through resistance, pull back and retest broken resistance, now as support, and then bounce back up off of it, which is what's happening here. Now, the interesting thing about this in and of itself was a great trade setup. It worked out really well for everybody in the trading room that took the trade. But then you look at the longer time frame. We can actually take this chart and we're going to change it to a 120-minute or a 200, actually let's do a 240-minute price chart. Now, the interesting thing that's happening here is the Dow is actually forming an inverted head and shoulders on the 240s. So we have a smaller, shorter term setup on the 60s, which was that micro trend. And then you could be looking to hold or look for this market to continue to run and trigger the inverted head and shoulders with the neckline up at 20,702. So that's the next step. If this is going to keep going, we need to see a break through that 20,702. And then we'll need to see a break through the trend lines here going across the highs. And that would be a daily micro trend. So for now, nice job to everybody that took the micro trend break this morning. Now we're looking at the neckline on the inverted head and shoulders and watching for that next step to trigger and for this to potentially continue to climb. Alrighty, that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget to click that button to subscribe. It should pop up right down here in the lower right hand corner of your screen. Also, if you click on the lower left hand corner, there's a video, an entire webinar talking about what naked trading is. For those of you that are going, I don't understand what you're talking about. What's a micro trend? Well, it's about an hour long. It'll explain to you a whole lot about what micro trends are, what naked trading is, how to read the fundamentals of price action. So that's it for today. I'll see you in the trading room bright and early tomorrow morning. And until next time, happy trading.